WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Sky going up against the Washington Mystics. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And who doesn't love a good rivalry, guys? Especially between two teams in the same conference.
I know I do, because it always makes these kinds of games much more interesting.
I wouldn't be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight. I mean, I can't wait for this one.
Now here's Vandersloot. Lets it go from deep, and she's good on the three ball.
Well, you got to get out on Vandersloot, or she's going to make you pay from downtown.
Poked loose and stolen by Atkins. Nurse right side. Great D that time from Brittany Sykes. Here's the Mystics with the ball. It's a three-point game. Down low. Dolson's shot's good.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
About 1 minute played here so far in the first. Out to the right wing. Here's Cardoso. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot. And here's Sutton. Knocked loose. Vandersloot with the steal. To the inside. Atkins. She's guarded by Sykes. Back to Nurse. Pass to Vandersloot. They get it back. And here is Nurse. Now it's Reese. Now Vandersloot. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Chicago the rebound. Here's Nurse. Here's Cardoso. That's tipped. Out to Vandersloot. Atkins. Reese. She's covered by Edwards. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Sky, Angel Reese. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. Well, the Mystics joined the WNBA in year 2 of the league back in 1998, and they won their first title in 2019.
It took a long time, but it was well worth the wait, beating the Sun in a thrilling 5-game finals. That 2019 team setting a WNBA record with a 115 offensive rating. They went 26-8 in the regular season. When you think about the all-time teams in the history of this league, 2019 Washington, they're in the conversation.
Here's Chicago now. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. With the fadeaway. Pass to Sutton. No good from outside. Chicago in the lead. To the left side wing. Here's Vandersloot. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Camila Cardoso.
Figuring out ways to score inside at 5'8", Vandersloot has multiple ways to finish.
Here's Sutton, stolen by Reese. Nurse outside, and she banks in the layup.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And here we go, the Sky fast break. Here's Reese. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Here's Holmes. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Sutton, no good. Outside Atkins. Soft touch off the glass.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Pass to Sutton. To halt the run.
Foul.
And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line.
Team
And
foul.
a 2020 third-round pick showed Sutton was actually out of the league until 2023.
Well, she only played 12 games in the Wubble. She wasn't in the W in 2021 or 2022. But Sutton had a monster year 2023 in Phoenix. She was actually top 10 in the entire league in assists.
Vandersloot's shot is off. Pass to Sykes. Outside Edwards. Now Holmes. Now here is Sykes. Defended by Atkins. Sykes, no good.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Wasted no time on that one.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here is Sykes. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
Beautiful touch from the mid-range. Sykes proving just how effective she can be from this area.
Here's Vandersloot. Here's Reese. Edwards grabs the miss. Sykes outside. Good on the shot, and that shades the lead to single digits.
Gifted with some serious handles. Sykes is such a difficult matchup for defenders.
Vandersloot outside. Fires from deep. Nurse outside. Tries again. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
Stephanie Dolson
Second
picks
team
one up.
Well, not your average
At the
guard.
line for the
Nurse
Sky.
is a strong
Kia
6 feet,
Nurse.
and that makes her dangerous inside.
This is her first opportunity at the line this evening. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. The drive by Diamond to Shields. Allen with the rebound.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
The 3. And it's Austin with the rebound. The Mystics trailing. On the wing, Diamond to Shields. Nice D from Kia Nurse. Here's Banham. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. Pass to Holmes. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's Onyenwere. 2 points. That one goes in.
Your power from Onyenwere, taking the bump inside and still scoring it.
The Mystics on offense. They trail by 9 points. Kone can't get it to go.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Allen covered by DeShields. Outside Williams. 9 feet out, and that one good.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Here's Melbourne. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Six to shoot. Got a piece of it. Allen with the steal. Now here's Onyenwere. Defense right on her. Williams inside. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim, and they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
Now here's Austin. Pass to Holmes. Williams with the double team. Here's Kune. The Mystics again can't hit.
And already a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, they're +5 in rebounds. That did not take long.
Now Banham. On the wing, Rebecca Allen. Gets it to go from downtown.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead of that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
DeShields uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, inside, DeShields is just so persistent, refusing to back down, and gets herself a shot.
For three, Kia Nurse. The Mystics pull it in. And here's Melbourne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Out of bounds, Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession. The Sky making a switch here.
Mariah Jefferson.
And Washington has possession. It's a 14-point game. Here's Holmes. She's covered by Allen. And it's Austin missing. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Allen. Stolen away. Here's Holmes. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Jefferson outside. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Needed a good, quick release on that three-pointer because she knew she was giving up a lot of height in that matchup.
You nailed it, Tim. That quick release was the key. Any hesitation, and that shot's blocked.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Sky, up by 15. And quarter two. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And for the Sky here, they've been putting on a show for us.
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Outside to Shields. Atkins grabs the board. Jefferson right side. Lets the three fly. And no good. Here's Sutton. Here's DeShields. Banked in off the glass.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Just stay close to her. I mean, really, that's all the defender had to do there.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. It's not going to go for her. Here's Jefferson. Chicago again missing. Here's Sutton. It's hauled in by Reese.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
The drive by Mariah Jefferson. It's good.
The initial step of Jefferson is just devastating. She can get by anyone in this league.
Outside to Shields. The rebound by the Sky.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Here's Allen. Drills it from outside.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Pass to DeShields. Inside, Edwards. Yes, and it's Shakira Austin picking up the assist.
Oh, man,
Shakira
she is so
Austin.
good at making those lead passes.
And looking at Shakira Austin, she finished second in Rookie of the Year voting back in 2022.
And we talk about immediate impact. She had a double-double in her second career game. Austin plays like the 6'5" center she is. Excellent around the rim, rebounds, doesn't venture too much from the perimeter.
And she was
Chicago
fouled
foul.
on the way up. 2
Rebecca
free throws for her.
After tearing her ACL twice in college. Some may have quit, not Brittany Sykes, who ended up leading her school to a national title game.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And talking about Brittany Sykes, she's known for her defense.
Well, when those GM surveys come out every year, Sykes is normally the pick for best wing defender. She's an old school type of guard, doesn't take a lot of threes, hangs her hat on disrupting opponents.
And they've built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
Back to Cardoso.
Pass to Vandersloot. Three-pointer. They get it again. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
One-on-one fast break. Nice D from Diamond to Shields.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
She's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shug Sutton, shooting 1.
1 shot.
And that one misses. Sykes outside from the yard. There it is, her third basket. She's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Puts her awareness on full display. Sykes knew exactly how much time she had for the catch and shoot.
Pass to Cardoso. Reese inside. She's covered by Edwards.
Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Out of bounds, it'll be Mystics ball.
Washington.
Where was she going with that pass? I have no clue. That's awful. That's just giving it away.
Sykes with the ball.
Timeout,
10
timeout.
points for her. And the Mystics call time here.
I think the coach has to be frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. They're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
And it's at the point where this slump is going to take a mental toll on them. It's a good timeout to try to keep them from getting too discouraged.
And they've gotten the looks, they've gotten open, but they just can't get them to fall.
Here's Sutton. Count that bucket.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Pass to Nurse. To the middle. And stolen by Dolson. They're running. Here's Sykes. Finished off the break.
Well, so far, this game has been all Sykes. She's seeking out her offense and taking smart shots.
Outside Reese.
They can't stop the run with that one. To the paint. Here's Dolson.
The mobility of Dolson coupled with her size, it's very difficult once she gets inside to stop. Sometimes you have to foul.
This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight. That one's off.
And working themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get their offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way. That could pay off as well.
She hits the second from the line. Here's Vandersloot. 11 points in the game. Here's Cardoso. Out to Vandersloot. The three. Hits the three-point bomb.
They've dialed up their activity this quarter, and we're seeing them convert a lot of second chance opportunities.
The hustle underneath is paying off in a big way. Their coach has to be happy about this.
Some bonus points. After defending the shot, she didn't quit on that play. Followed it straight to the glass for the rebound.
Let's go with a three. And the Sky get it back. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play opportunity. One free throw coming up. Both teams will make substitutions.
One shot.
There you go, baby.
Now Sutton. Pass to Holmes. And here's Dolson. The second chance effort. And can't cash in from close range. Out to the left wing. Courtney Vandersloot for three. Here's Reese. And the bucket counts. And she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the Sky, Angel Reese. One shot.
And here's Melbourne.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Knocked away. Pass to Holmes. Now Sutton. Clock at 6. Over Atkins. And another miss by Washington.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail. They've given up so many threes today.
Their defensive rotations on the perimeter have been abysmal.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Here's Kune. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Chicago in total control. A 21-point lead, the biggest in this game. Courtney Vandersloot for three. The Mystics pull it in. Here's Sutton. Melbourne shot is off.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly.
Vandersloot right side. Takes the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, you look for why they keep giving up buckets here, and their boxing out, or lack of boxing out, I should say, is really hurting them.
And having a team score on you like this, it's so deflating. But that's what happens when you don't get a body on people.
Launches a three. That doesn't go either for Courtney Vandersloot. Pass to Melbourne. Back to Dolson. And here's Melbourne.
2 minutes remaining.
That
in the
one
first half.
falls
2
coming
minutes.
off Stephanie Dolson's feet.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Here's Williams. She can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Stephanie Dolson. It's hauled in by Williams. Here's Atkins. Sutton with the rebound. So it's Washington now. To the middle. Dolson's shot's good.
A myriad of moves and ways to score inside. Dolson is excellent close to the basket.
Nurse outside. She makes that one drop.
Nurse.
Only her second in 5 goes.
That's just showing off right here, guys. She is too good with the crossover.
Now Sutton. Pass to Dolson. And here's Sutton. Defended by Atkins. And she comes up with the deuce.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Vandersloot outside. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
Courtney
They're having
Vandersloot.
so much trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either.
That'll kill you, a differential like that from beyond the arc.
Pass to Melbourne. Dolson with it. Sutton defended by Atkins. No good on the triple.
Well, outstanding perimeter defense there. That one well contested.
Yeah, she's kind of like the anti-Tim, right? I mean, she puts a lot of dedication into her defense, and there are no easy
That's the
threes
end
if
of the
she's on
second
you.
quarter with the
And
score.
through one half, it
Washington,
hasn't even been
35.
close.
Chicago,
Sky out in front,
58.
running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Really, just an incredible game from Vandersloot.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one.
Third
Drawing the
personal
whistle
foul.
on a
First
lot of
team
contact
foul.
there.
It's going to be on Aaliyah
At the line
Edwards.
for the Sky.
And this is her
Courtney
first free throw of the
Vandersloot.
game.
2
No
shots.
good on the free throw.
Well, Vandersloot's coaches have to appreciate the confidence she instills in her teammates. She's a playmaker in just about every sense of the word.
And she sinks the second. The Mystics on offense. And here's Sutton. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Dolson. Again, the Mystics score.
Well, from this far out, it's easy money for Dolson. A fantastic shooter for a 5. She can even extend it out to three-point range.
Courtney Vandersloot for 3. They get the rebound. Nurse outside. Vandersloot. Here's the 3. Edwards grabs the miss.
And when Aaliyah Edwards is on the floor, it's easy to see the presence she has in the post.
She has great touch close to the basket as a very efficient scorer. And she's also very athletic. She's a big who can get up the court in a hurry.
Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Over to the left wing. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
With that make, maybe the lid on this basket will be lifted for them. And trust me, they need it.
Sykes up top. She's got 14.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Vandersloot outside from deep. And again,
Courtney
it's the
Vandersloot.
sky from deep.
3.
Once again, she's able to knock down the long-range jumper. It's just been her night from deep.
And that one drops for her.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That might make the defense even worse, but that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed from right around the rim.
Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Rebounded by the Mystics. Here's Holmes. Pass to Sutton. Here's Dolson. Unable to get that one to go.
Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso.
Vandersloot outside. From past the arc. Edwards grabs the miss. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Vandersloot outside. Puts up a 3. Not gonna go that time. And Washington has possession. Here's Ice. That one falls coming off Stephanie Dolson's feed.
Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Timeout called the Sky.
They got a big concern with all the missed shots. Every team is going to go through cold streaks. But when you go through those cold streaks, you have to find ways to stay productive.
Yeah, and the coach might be telling them to try to get to the line, earn some points on some freebies, because sometimes the free throw line can be your best friend when the shots aren't falling from the field.
Here's Sutton. She shoots again, and Sykes lays it up and in.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
Pass to Jefferson. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
And here's to Shields. Back to Edwards. It's Cardoso with the rebound. Here's Chicago now. Down low. Onion Wade, shot is good.
More than happy to mix it up inside. Onion Wade, a physical big.
The Mystics really having a tough go here. And Onion Wade picks up the foul.
Michaela
That is her
Onion-Wade.
first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Sutton. Inside, Austin. From down in the low post, it goes.
You know, she's not going to force anything on offense. Austin plays within the flow of the game, takes smart shots.
Now here's Jefferson. 8 points for her. Here's Allen. And that one's going against Cardoso.
Cardoso.
That's her first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Mystics on offense. Here's Sutton. Pass to Austin. Laid in with a nice touch on the glass.
Again and again, they're pounding the defense and creating high percentage looks from close range.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities. Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to Austin. Second chance shot. Onion Wade grabs the board.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around.
Jefferson, no good. And they're running. Here's Sykes. Banham with the rebound. Jefferson outside. Hits it from three-point range.
She's finally getting the feel for the deep ball. Her second three of the half right there.
Washington calls timeout.
The team hasn't been boxing out well on the defensive glass, and they're just giving up a ton of second chance points.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
Pass to Melbourne. To the inside. The shot's good.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Allen with it. She's got 6. Now Melbourne. Here's Sykes. Great pass to set up the land.
This quarter has brought out the best in her, and even though they're still trailing, she has been impossible to contain.
To the paint. Here's the Shields. And that one falls. It's Brittany Sykes with the steal.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Three-pointer. Shots good by Jefferson.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Sykes. She's covered by Allen. Three-pointer diamond to Shields. Here's Austin. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this one around. She has to take charge. She's been a little hesitant to pull the trigger. I don't know why.
Jefferson with it. Austin picks her up. Reese gets the bucket.
You want the ball in Jefferson's hands. She's a fantastic decision maker.
Oh, it's Washington now. Pass to Kone. The Shields. Bantam with the rebound.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
Reese with it. Now here's Onion Wade. Here's Bantam, covered by DeShields. Here's Allen. She has 6. Pass to Onion Wade. Jefferson outside. The 3 ball. Looks good. Is good. That's her 7th basket in 12 attempts.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
It's Melbourne. And a missed layup. On offense, here the Sky. Jefferson outside. To the middle. Stolen by DeShields. Pass to Melbourne. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from the defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Timeout called the Sky. Here's Vandersloot. 30 points in the game. A rebound by Holmes. Dolson up top, all alone, and it's in.
When a player has confidence like Dolson, you see the pass coming and expect her to take the shot immediately.
Here's Reese. The Mystics pull it in. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Dolson missing.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
She's really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
Sykes, defended by Atkins. 4 seconds left. Here's Sykes. This is the shot. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Sky delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Well, this is what being on the same page looks like. Fantastic feed and a heads-up play all around.
And how can you not be a fan of a sequence like that? This is what beautiful basketball is all about.
Yeah, unselfishness, just wonderful stuff.
Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Tipped away and stolen by Courtney Vandersloot. This one for 3. They get it back.
Boy, I mean, I'd settle for having as many points in a game as she has rebounds.
Right now, we're really witnessing something special.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Sykes. Ball's knocked loose. Williams with the steal. Vandersloot outside. Misses the 3. Sykes with the ball.
Now guarded by Cardoso.
Now Sutton. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
First team foul. At the line for Washington, Shug Sutton. 2 shots.
2.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. Chicago with the ball. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Now here's Vandersloot. Defense is right there. Inside. And she can't bank that one in.
Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
Here's Sutton. Defended by Atkins. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Washington Mystics, Shug Sutton. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Sky making a switch here. And good on the second, so she makes both. Final quarter play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it. Vandersloot left side. Launches it. Edwards grabs the miss. Here's Sutton. Defended by Nurse. Out of bounds. Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Edwards with it. Reese on her. Shot clock at 5. Brittany Sykes for 3.
She hit a couple threes in the first, but so far, just unable to get uncorked here.
Goes up again. A rebound by Camila Cardoso. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Chicago the rebound. The tray. The Mystics pull it in.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Washington, Shug Sutton. 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. And so she hits both. Now here's Vandersloot. From downtown, gets a 3-pointer to fall.
What an exhibition she's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Sykes outside. The 3 is up. Drills the 3-pointer.
Watch out. Now that she's got her first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Vandersloot outside. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Uses her handle to create the clean look. Sometimes it seems like Vandersloot has the ball on a string.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Sutton, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
It's rebounded by Courtney Vandersloot.
The shot's just not dropping for her today.
And she uses a glass on the layup.
Well, Vandersloot is just fearless, getting past the inside contact and getting to her finish.
Here's Sutton. And she gets it to go.
Look at that move. Is she special or what? I love watching her operate inside.
Vandersloot outside. Shoots the 3. And it's Austin with the rebound.
She's missing shot after shot after shot from three-point land. This is not a fourth quarter she's going to want to remember.
Pass to Holmes. Rebound Chicago. Reese with it. Edwards picks her up. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Can't hit that one. And here's Washington. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And that one's good. Austin.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Nurse outside. Pass to Atkins. Vandersloot. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
The defense has been unable to slow her down. What a game.
Pass to Holmes. Sykes, defended by Atkins. Austin with it. Sykes outside. And here's Edwards. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brittany Sykes.
Everything you could possibly want in a guard. Brittany Sykes is a tremendous distributor.
Vandersloot. Sutton with the rebound. And here's Washington. Trailing by 19. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. Pass to Edwards. Holmes. Now Sutton. Reese defending. Shoots a three. Here's Edwards. Chicago with the rebound. Shakira Austin with the steal. Sykes with the ball. Now Atkins defending. Now here is Sykes. Guarded closely. Pass to Sutton. 4 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Now here is Atkins. She's guarded by Sykes. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Time called here. The Mystics decided to talk it over. Courtney Vandersloot with a strong contribution so far.
She's been killing it from deep. They've got to be up in her jersey at all times. Give her an inch, and guess what? She's going to drop in another 3.
Let's keep it going, fans, for your Washington Mystics dancers.
Sutton, Vandersloot defending. And here's Sutton. Here's Holmes. And so she earns the trip to the line. The official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Washington Mystics, Kelsey Holmes.
And the first one drops. She makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's Chicago with it. Back to Williams. Nurse outside. Jefferson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And Washington has possession.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. Here's Austin. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Ariel
Team
Atkins.
foul.
I like how Austin answers the defensive intensity going right at them.
Shakira Austin. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Courtney Vandersloot for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Down low. Kone. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
Jefferson outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Holmes. On the wing, Diamond to Shields. Puts it up from 12. The shot that time, not on target.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Here's Nurse. And the rebound goes to the Mystics.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
It's Melbourne. Goes back up. Tries yet again. No good on the layup. Now Vandersloot. Pass to Jefferson. And stolen by Diamond DeShields. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Inside. Stolen by DeShields. Here's Holmes. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she
Substitution
set
on
the
the
screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Jefferson outside.
Fires for three. No good. No problem for Chicago as they get
That's
the win.
the end of the
A
game.
resounding victory for them and an enemy
Thank you for
territory,
coming
no
out
less.
to
It was
support
enemy
your team.
territory,
Please take
but
care
with the
again.
way that they
And we'll
controlled
see
the
you at the
game, they
next
took
event.
the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that's a wrap, everyone.